Hi, Sam here. We're looking at no scrubs today. You're going to need the capo on the 4th fret here. And we're going to start with the riff. It's a little tricky, so I'll show you a simplified version as well as the main version. So have a look at the tab. It's going to guide you through as I teach you this. We're going to start with A-7 shape. And we're going to pick from the A string and play the middle 4 strings. Personally, I pick down, 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 up on the last one, but it doesn't really matter what you do. You could do anything that feels natural to you, okay? The next shape is E minor, so you need to play the low E string, then skip a string, okay, which is a little tricky. And then the third shape, we're going to have this B7 shape. You don't have to have the pinky down for this riff. Again, same as the A-7 chord, we're going to start on the A string. Alright, in the song you kind of hear it lands on the G string. So you could do your sort of alternating A, D string, A string, G string, like that. But personally, I prefer to get the B string. I think it sounds nicer. Alright. Don't forget, you can just rest the pinky here on the body or the third finger, just so you have an anchor point. It might help you be more accurate, okay? But you don't have to. Some people think it's a bad habit. Personally, I don't think it's a bad habit. It's just a different way of playing this style of music, okay? So we do A minor to E, B7 to E again. So we hit E twice. Now on the second time round, this is where it gets tricky. We're going to play. So after that last B7, I want you to leave the middle finger where it is and the other fingers can come off, right? So for the last E minor shape, the pinky needs to come here on 3rd fret from capo. And we're going to go up and then down on the E string. And you can keep it short, so you can release the finger as soon as you play it. Right? Then this part's tricky. The middle finger is still pushed in while we do this. And we're going to play 1st fret on the B string. And then you need to pull the finger down to get a pull off. So only pick once. And then you pull the finger down. And then we can add finger 2 here to fret 2 on the G string. Alright, then we play the B string one more time. And we get this. Right? But remember, keep the middle finger here. And we want to play the E string. And then come back down again, which is quite tricky. Alright, the third finger needs to cover this note on the G string. So the last time round sounds like this. Right? And again. So it's quite tricky. I'm going to show you a simplified version now. For those of you that want to take your playing to the next level, make sure you sign up to my premium membership website. You'll gain access to all my backing tracks, all of my lessons, and I'll teach you how to improvise, solo, and play advanced chords. Enjoy the rest of your lesson, guys. Now I know this is quite tricky, especially because it's fast in the song. Right? One thing you can do instead is miss the second note, so it sounds like this. Right? And for that last part, you could just play just the actual riff with no bass note. Yeah, or just keep it simple and play another regular E minor. You don't have to play that. Okay, you could just play, especially if you're trying to sing at the same time, it's going to confuse you to be playing all of these notes, so just keep it simple. Alright? Still sounds good. So if you want to keep it simple, you can do that. Alright, when we get to the chorus, we can do some strumming. It's the same chord progression, still A minor, E minor, B7, E minor, but now we can add a rhythm. So for the first two chords, we want to play down, 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 up, down, up, down, down. So just practice that first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 down. And you can add a nice little down up on the end as well. Alright, that takes us into the next part, which is going to be B7 to E minor. Alright, the last part we need to look at is the bridge. The bridge has some crazy chords happening. So again, I might need to show you a simplified version here, but let's start with the main version. We have C. Now you can just play a really quiet chorus rhythm here. Just the first part, keep it simple. Down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, down. Right, and you can do that for each chord here in the bridge. So we're going to start with C. It looks like this. Okay, so we do a whole 4 beats on this. Down, 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 down. Then B7 again. E minor again. Then there's this walking bass line. Right, which is very tricky because we have some strange chords here. So what I like to play is from fret 11 to play a minor 7 chord, right, which is basically E minor 7 in relation to the Capo, okay? If you struggle to play that, just play the top 2 notes, right? Then we have this E flat diminished 7. Okay, so, or just play the top 2 notes. Alright. Then we'll have D minor 7. So it's that first shape, just move down 2 frets. Again, you could just do the top notes. Then the last shape, D flat 7, flat 9. Right, a little tricky. The first finger has to sort of bar across. So, and that takes us back to C. Or just play the top notes. You can do the same pattern twice. Right, that still sounds good. Yeah, you can do that if you want to, or full chords. You notice I stopped the rhythm as well. I stopped the strumming here. I just do 1, 1, 1, 1. Then we're back into the rhythm. Second time round starts the same. C and B7, right? But then we have E minor. At this point you can just do regular down strums because we're going to have to change chords every 2 beats here. So 1 and 2 and then we have from E minor we're going to have B7 but with F sharp in the bass. So move the middle finger up. You get this very nice chord. So E minor, B7. Then we have G with D in the bass. So it's basically a G bar chord, but D is in the bass, right? Then again, the E flat 7 shape here, which you can play down here if you want to. Alright, so a little tricky here. Again, this is the second half. C, B7, E minor, minor, B7, G with D in the bass, E flat diminished 7th, and we're back. Alright, so it's pretty tricky. So this is the part that goes, wanna get with me, no money with me, I don't wanna go home. Alright, that is everything. The play along is coming up now, so you can try and play with the song with me, and you'll have the tabs, chords, rhythms, everything up to guide you through, alright? And don't forget, you can always try the simplified versions of each section if you're struggling, or just slow the video down or pause it just so you can practice again and again until it feels good. If you found this lesson helpful, please give it a like, thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe as well. Alright, good luck with the play along. I'll see you in the next video.
1, 2, 3, 4.